Right, at the end of the day, you've got to take pride in what you do. I like to leave things, when I've done it, the way I would expect everything done in my house.
It's quite difficult to think of a specific occasion where we've changed their lives and how it's made you feel, because we're doing it on a daily basis.
We genuinely impact on people's day-to-day lives. We all know that our home is a major part of our lives. You know, making sure that tenants' homes are safe, fit for purpose, comfortable, and above all, you know, somewhere where they love living is massively rewarding.
I think this job provides purpose in that it hits home with how you can help people.
Now I've started this job, I just feel like I'm my own person on a day-to-day. It's amazing. I love getting up and I love coming in and being Jenny, the family worker.
I guess the reason that people should care is because, you know, without the properties that we have and provide for customers, the city would be a completely different place. Your Homes Newcastle is integral to the city of Newcastle.
Hello, my name is Billy. I'm a housing caretaker based at Proctor Court in Walker. I always try and give 100% in all of the work I do, to say, and towards the tenants, make life as easy and be as helpful as I can for them to make their experience at living in a YHN property the best it can be. When you get a thank you off a tenant, it's really nice just to be appreciated for the work you do. I started working for YHN after being unemployed for 2 years. So with the YHN's employability team, it is helping people back into work. I know there's always somebody on the end of a phone if I need any help with anything. So that is always somebody there for you.
Hi, I'm Wes. I'm a Housing Services Officer based at the West End. Our role at Your Homes Newcastle would be that we're obviously a housing provider first and foremost, but we're not just providing properties, we're providing people with homes. And these are vital members of our communities. Core values of YHN are rare. So first of all, we've got to be ready. So be prepared for anything. And obviously learn to be adaptive and overcome that. Also be amazing. So daily I believe we are all amazing. Everyone has something different to offer, revolutionary. So that's about promoting innovation, coming up with good ideas and trying something a bit different, think outside the box. Why I do this job, I think it's a great job to be in. You really can make a difference through the work that you do and the teams that we work in. And collectively as a team, we've got great staff that work at Your Homes Newcastle. That's what drives us forward, just making sure that we can deliver excellence in customer service and we're there for our customers. And I think sometimes if you build up that rapport with the customer and you build up the trust, I think it's important, because then you'll know that you're putting them on the right track for life.
My name is Chloe Crawford and I'm a customer service advisor in the contact centre for Your Homes Newcastle. I do the job because I like to have different tasks every day, because you don't know what's going to get thrown at you. It's a different challenge and I'm always learning, which I find very rewarding. One of my favourite things about working in the contact centre is that everybody shares their knowledge. We're all very keen to bring everybody up with us. So it's very encouraging and it motivates you to come in every day and know that you're doing everything as a team. Yes, I feel proud working for Your Homes Newcastle. I think everybody feels that we're kind of a family and we're one big team, and we know that we can all rely on each other to get things done. I feel proud because when we speak to tenants, you very often hear them say, I spoke to Joe Bloggs in the Outer West Housing Office, and they want to tell you about the interactions that they had with staff, and they treat you as if you're their friend and you're helping them get something done. It's the same with every member of staff, so it makes me feel proud when I hear tenants talk about other staff like that.
So my name is Michael Rogers. I'm a customer service advisor for Your Homes Newcastle. It's a nice feeling when, you know, you're the one that has to make the call back to the tenant and say ultimately, you know, it's resolved, we've got someone on the way, we're fixing the solution for you. It's a lovely feeling to know that you've benefited that tenant and their family. As far as the job goes, it's helping people, really. You know, and I know it sounds cliche, but it's providing a purpose for me. Spending time with my colleagues, you know, I've had, you know, the opportunity to get to know them. They're a wonderful bunch of people, incredibly funny. We laugh a lot at work, which unlike other workplaces I've been in, we laugh, we smile. You know, so coming into work on a Monday morning's a pleasure, you know, because you get to spend time with not just colleagues, but they are quite rapidly becoming friends.
My name's Jenny, I work for YHN as a support and progression worker. And I think personally, it makes you feel like you are part of actually changing things for the better within the community, especially with me working in a hub, is like our area. And I think when we do things to kind of improve that, it makes you feel proud, yeah. Talking about colleagues that I'm really thankful for is all of them. Like, I honestly couldn't single anybody out. They all are so friendly and helpful, and I think it makes your jobs just so much easier when you can come to work and it's a happy place. You spend so much time at work, it would be awful if you like kind of dreaded going into the office, and I honestly never do. My role really is to help people empower themselves to live independently and manage basic day-to-day living. The fact that I can go into like a situation where someone can be literally crying at the front door, they don't know where to start, it's so chaotic, the whole life seems so chaotic. But when they have the support to break it down into like smaller tasks with support, and I think it's having somebody there sometimes just to try and understand what you're going through and see the bigger picture. It's a lot for our tenants because some people haven't got anybody else to listen.
My name's Hannah, I'm an income collection manager working at Your Homes Newcastle. Your Homes Newcastle's one of the largest housing providers in the North East. It's a social landlord, but we're much more than just a landlord. Every day we help customers, and the interaction with those customers, you know, can be really rewarding because you realise that sometimes the small things that you've done have actually changed their lives. At YHN, I think my team go above and beyond every day in relation to helping customers. I enjoy coming to work every day, and I don't think there's many people that can go and say that.
What would I say if someone wanted to work for Your Homes Newcastle? Well,
I would say go for it.
No two work days are ever the same, and ultimately it's an exciting and rewarding place to work.
Since I've came to YHN, I've had really good personal development opportunities, the training's amazing. The support that you get from your manager, from even personal issues, is fantastic. If you've got anything going on, they're always ready to listen.
And it's definitely a family environment. Everybody gets on, and we like to get work done, but we do also like to have a laugh and enjoy ourselves while we're at work.
within my role in Your Homes Newcastle, I feel very optimistic and positive for the future. I think we've set some clear goals and objectives which we set out to achieve, and I think we're on course to do that.
To say my motto is, if you can help somebody, help them. It costs you nothing. It gives us a reason to get out of bed in the mornings and come to work. It does.